A man can get hard in his sleep.
Woo!
He don't have to wake up.
Woo!
That thing work on its own. You do
Oh!
not need him conscious at all. It don't.
She she, I know she's being serious, but yes, and I'll only speak for myself. Yeah, the morning wood is no bull. I'll leave that right there. Yeah, or you could be having a dream about something. Okay, you done dreamed about Mrs. So and so. Okay, uh, you done dreamed about Miss King. Next thing you know, you wake up like the taker. Waking up ready to go with it. Yeah. Serious.
Somewhere in his subconscious, he'll probably start having a sex dream.
See?
But you can pretty much get that thing hard if you know how
Ooh,
while he is out.
yeah, well.
Okay? And I'm imagining that that is how a woman can actually take sexually advantage of a man
That's dirty there.
that in any other time would be stronger than her and able to fend her off. Like, you can't just take nothing from me.
Yeah, if he's fast asleep. I mean, he's just straight wiped out. And then she goes to pulling on something. Oh, yeah. And the next thing you know, she's getting on him. And he don't even know what the hell. That kind of reminds you of, what was that damn movie? It was an old BET movie. I think it was Hidden Blessings or something like that. And Kim Fields played the bad guy. She had put something in the old boy's drink. He got knocked out or whatever. Next thing you know, he was back home and don't remember nothing. And he looks to his left or his right. His girl's head is beat in with a golf club or whatever it was, and he don't know how the hell. Yeah, that's bad. There, that's bad business. There's stuff like that happens for real.
You know what I'm saying? So she would have to put him in some type of compromising situation or what have you. So she's already being sarcastic, is my point. Oh, you were great. She's being sarcastic because a man isn't supposed to have that experience. A man isn't supposed to have the experience of a woman assaulting him. The reason I'm pausing like this is because it's actually time for me to break my fast. Thought I could get through this in an hour. That's why I made it an hour early. But there's a lot to cover. There's like a lot more to cover. We'll go a couple more minutes.
You bugging. Do you hear what you just said? The man told you what happened to him. You just act dramatic.
In a woman's eyes, no.
That's irresponsible as hell, man.
I'll just say, in a woman's eyes, no. But if I was to talk to a group of men and tell them what happened, it didn't happen to several dudes. We just don't talk about it. These are like stories we don't tell. Crypt stories we just don't tell. But at the end of the day, my perception is my perception of what really happened. Only I and the person that had the child that up and decided to be a single mother, because a lot of times, you don't understand, there are women striving out here to be single mothers. They do not want men in the picture.
Dan, listen, I'm not, hold on real quick.
What's
Yeah,
that?
I'm not disagreeing with her intentions, right? Maybe her intentions were to get pregnant by you, to stay in America. There's no disagreement there. The intentions of what you're describing could very well be true. The disagreement is you claiming to have been,
Okay.
like, that's the disagreement.
Discretion.
But why is it a disagreement? You wasn't there. You was not there. So you disagree. You just arguing with this man to be arguing with this man about his experience. You don't know what transpired. And your discernment is not good enough to put the
or to, you know what I'm saying, read between any of the lines that he's actually saying. If you had any empathy for a man at all, you wouldn't have pressed him for that story. You would have been like, you know what, I'm sorry that happened to you. But let's go ahead and move on. That would have been the correct thing to do.
Yeah.
And, you know what I'm saying, that this didn't happen in real good circumstances. I'm sorry that happened to you, man. You seem like a good guy. But let's go on. What kind of woman you looking for, man? That's how you should. It ain't no sweat off your back whether he's lying or not. It ain't no sweat off your back whether he's lying or not. What do that do for you? What did that do for you? What did that do for you, Kendra? What you felt vindicated? Did you feel good for telling that man and his experience?
Kind of reminds you.
His experience? Whatever it was, even if you did think it was crap, you could have said that after the show. Called somebody, man. I think that was cap out of here.
Kind of reminds you of Turncoat Cure number 2. I don't want to get started early in the morning, and then that crap I was watching, which people find it hard to believe. This woman got up there and told the man, "You make me beat you." And I know people like, yeah, right, he ain't get beat up by no woman. Yeah, she admitted that she beat him. Not this. I'm talking about something else now. But you make me beat you. And he's the dude gotta let it slide, because if he hit the woman back, then he's beating his woman. So yeah, she flat out admitted, said, "You make me beat you." That was crazy, but yeah, she admitted it.
But don't say it to him, and don't say it publicly. Leave that man alone. Plenty of women get on your podcast and cap all day. They be cap. Capping about, you know what I'm saying, what kind of relationship they had. Capping about how many baby daddies they got. Capping about how many engagements they been in. Ain't nobody engaged in. They always talking about they've been engaged 5 times. I've been engaged 5 times. And no, you ain't. And you may press a little bit, and then you move on. You move on, girl. What kind of man you looking for? Da 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 da. Press this story out of this man that he obviously did not want to tell you. He did not want to tell you that story. We gonna get to the last part. The last insult that she said to this man, and then I'll get out of here.
Let me see why.
Insult business.
So we can move on. I got drunk off my own supply of wine that I made, that I squished with my hands. You serve me wine, you force it down my throat, I get drunk. Now, every woman's story is if they get drunk and they get instantly, the man is guilty, he goes to jail, locked away the key to the Chamber of Secrets.
That's
so like I said,
that was
in
funny
America,
too.
realistically, that will never be the man's narrative. And that's why I'm sure again. Hold on. Let me finish. That's why
I'm not
And she arguing with this
I'm jumping in.
Oh my God.
You are telling the wrong story. When those women,
How he telling the wrong story? Did you hear her? How is you telling the wrong story? What? His story the wrong story? Because it was a story that you didn't want to hear it go against the sisterhood's narrative, so it's the wrong story? I hope her whole thing come tumbling down. And I usually don't do that. But God don't like ugly. That was ugly. She was being ugly to him for no reason. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah,
He seemed like an amicable dude.
He wasn't talking
didn't
bad
come
about
up
the
there
woman or
with
nothing.
Smoke. He didn't come up there and cuss her out. He didn't get mad. He's still holding his composure.
Yeah, more than most, right? Yeah. Yeah, like I said, which I'm never going up there. It's not happening. Now if Lex or what's the other I can't think of the name of him. The horse. What the heck is it? Car before the horse or whatever, something like that. If they had a show that, I might get up there. But no, but yeah, so I got up there. I would gave Turncoat Kira hell. I would the memories would have came back. I probably would have got hot up there. She would have been like, "What the hell? Who the hell is Turncoat Kira?" So let me tell you about. And I hope you see it too. No, but I wouldn't have been. Probably would have been as friendly.
And you are going back and forth. I know this is why you single. This is why you ain't got no man right now.
Woo,
If she want to sit up there
woo.
and act like, I don't care about people saying that. That's why you ain't got no man.
Miss
You
Crimson
argue
don't
for
play.
nothing. You argue unprovoked. You be trying to be right. What difference do it make even if you were right? Let's just say he got on here completely capped. So how did that serve you to try to prove it? And who was you proving it to? Who was you proving that he was capped to? Who was you proving it to?
It's kind of like like the one dude. Okay, just because you look up everything off Wikipedia, you know everything. Know about that. Then turn around and say, okay, well Wikipedia is not always right, which it ain't. You could put anything up there. I think I talked about that already. Yeah, talked about that before. I could put up there, okay, Mr. Caswell, a multi-millionaire, and he's married to Miss King. You know about that? That's a damn lie. Okay, you could put up there. Okay, he's worth $70 million, married to Halle Berry. Yeah, right. You married to Halle Berry, and Mickey Mouse is your cousin. Yeah, right. It's a lie.
I want to know who you proving it to. And he's saying it very clearly. He's not speaking cryptically. He's saying, no, she proved his point. It's not going to be believed.
Somebody else would have been mean.
No empathy. He's not going to get no sympathy. It's not going to be nothing. There's nothing that he can say that's going to make him the victim. So not even tell the story. This is why men don't tell the story. Because you get chicks like her that want to argue him down about something that he's telling her that happened to him, and she wasn't there to say it was done or wasn't done.
Are using the example of they have passed out, right? So these are women that they told me she was on top of activity. So you were not, you were
trying to win an argument
so you
about
can
this.
use that as an example. And conscious only things that'll be like, how did you have an erection? And you cannot compare yourself to women who have been drugged because these women don't remember anything. You can recite
quote unquote, Kendra don't remember.
And then she talks about if you have an erection. Listen, let me tell you something.
She done took the glasses off.
When a human body is stimulated in a certain way, it will respond that way, whether you consciously want it to or not. There have been so many women that have orgasmed in a whole grape. And I'm talking about fighting it and having an orgasm. And it wrecked their whole mental. Because it's like, wait a minute. Why did my body do that? Here I am. I don't want this to even happen. The fact that the vagina can sometimes get wet. A lot of times during rapes and stuff, your vagina won't get wet. That's why they can test for lesions and abrasions, because it won't be wet at first. When it first enters you, you're not wet because you don't want it. You're not aroused.
Woo.
But if he keeps going, the vagina's gonna protect itself by getting wet. That's how it reduces the friction and the pain. Otherwise, it's painful. If a woman is not wet, it's painful. It hurts. It will bleed. It will tear.
Ooh.
So the body, not only do you get wet from sexual arousal, that stimulation is a biological. The vagina is protecting itself too from the friction of an erection. That hurt. Okay, that hurts. That's pain. No wet, that's pain. That there's nothing but pain there. No pleasure. So the vagina protects itself by coating itself with the wetness. That's where the wetness comes from. And she can have an orgasm. If he's raping her, but he's also hitting that spot, she gonna react. You don't know how soul crushing that is. You question your whole reality. And many, many times, people will use well, you had an orgasm, so you must have wanted it. No, you didn't. No. My body just did what my body do. So you can get a man to have an erection. You can get him to do it. You can physically make him do it if you know what you're doing.
I know she's being serious, but damn.
Keep playing with it and see. You can drug it.
Keep playing with it. One, you're shaking it. Two, you're playing with it. No, but I don't know about that. But like I said earlier in the video, if dude is fast asleep, wiped out, and she goes to messing with him, yeah, he's half woke. Then he's half woke. Don't know what the hell happened, or something like that. That picture. That girl. Which you should never leave your damn drink. Which I don't. I'm glad I don't drink. Don't mess with none of it. But if you left that drink sitting there, that's it. This man woke up and sees his wife or girl beating the head and don't know what happened because that crazy ass girl set him up and stuff like that happened for real. That is dirty. That is the dirt on top of dirt.
Drug will make him do it.
Wait a minute.
My body just did what my body do. So you can get a man to have an erection. You can get him to do it. You can physically make him do it if you know what he's doing.
She's that serious. She's not playing.
Keep playing with it and see. You can drug him and make him do it. You can drug and make him do it.
Yes, like I was talking about with that guy that got set.
Depending on what you give him, it'll get right on up. It'll get right on up.
No.
Because the biological, his erection is simply blood flow to the organ. If enough blood flows to that organ, it's going to stiffen up.
That's stiffy.
That's what an erection is.
Yeah, that's stiffy. They say back in the day, you got caught a stiffy.
So her talking about, well, you had an erection, so that doesn't mean anything. When you're getting raped, none of that means anything.
Remember anything? Anybody can wake up from consciousness during the act of something and completely fall back asleep. And when you go to court, like I said, it's her word against mine. Hey, I'm not here to stir no pot. I'm not on here to stir the yah sisterhood traffic.
He's not cursing. He's not cursing like a dog or nothing.
To see if there's any honest women out here that can understand their brother's situation, because a lot of other brothers have been through the same thing I have. And I could be a bitter baby daddy, and I could be bashing her all over the world like most men would, but I don't have time to do that. I'm a progressive male. I done moved on with my life. She didn't got a whole nother man, and is doing what she's doing. So for me, we can all we can do is be adults about any situation and move past it. If we can't work what we got,
That was a solid answer that he didn't have to get, because I clicked off. He bet me because she got cussed out. Y'all have saw another side of Crimson Cure. Y'all have been clutching y'all pearls. Y'all have been clutching y'all pearls with me. I can't believe Crimson said that you believed it. The whole west side of Chicago would have came out.
Woo, woo. Oh shit.
With the
Damn
plan
ass, I'm
to
trying-
get your first month free when you join today. Sign up for just $1 down, $24.99 a month.
No, I was saying, like you could tell, Miss Crimson don't play. Going back to that, that's when the camera was acting out. When she got on that cheesecake woman, she got on her ass for using that dude. She's like, care if it was a skit or a script or whatever. She got on her ass. Because people do that for real. Okay, using this mouth. I can't walk in there. It's embarrassing. Okay, then we're gonna walk your ass, or drive your ass back home, then, and you go eat you a cup of soup or something. It's just too embarrassing to walk in there. Okay.
Hey, we're gonna move forward with the interview, but I'm gonna be honest with you. Only a goofy woman is gonna reach out to you. So just
How about
if
that?
we're talking,
And that's where I wanted to get to. Y'all heard what she said. Only a goofy woman would reach out to you. Just talking to people. She talking to that man. She don't know that man. Why you talking to that man like that? You don't even know that man. You goofy. You the goofy. She only did that because she didn't think that man was attractive. She didn't think that man was attractive. She felt like he was an unattractive lame. And so because he was an unattractive lame, he deserved to get that kind of treatment because she's a bad bee and she's a boss bee. I'm going to tell you something about liking, so-called not liking lames and liking men. I'm going to tell you something about that. That is for hoes. I said what I said. Hoes and hyenas decide how much respect a man should get based on whether or not they think he's attractive or not. That whole women like thugs, hoes like thugs. Hyenas like thugs. They prefer that foolishness. Lionesses like masculinity. That's what we like. Lionesses like men.
Yeah, I remember that with what was the dude's name? Kent. That time he used to get so damn angry. He's like, all they want is these damn thugs, these dusty thugs. He got so damn mad. When he was angry. Well, that was something. I remember all that. He what did he say? He said, he's like, women want these thugs. They want these criminals. I was like, yeah. Well, he was. People say he was just ranting and raving and getting mad, but a lot of stuff he had a point. But with Miss Crimson, boy, she's nothing to play with, and she took them glasses off. I was like, oh, you done? I was like, you done it now. I was like, yeah. This guy, like, yeah, they said they don't believe him, just like they don't believe about that other guy getting beat up real bad. Yeah. And the woman straight admitted it. You make me beat you. You mean you make him? He did nothing. You did it. So catching licks upside the head or hits to the back of the head, and he just letting it slide. And somebody else probably would have. Well, you know what they would have did. Like the time, but he was talking about not him, but homeboy caught old girl going in his billfold. Ooh, boy, that was bad there. That was bad. Going in this man's way. He just got paid and beat the brakes off her behind and told the law why the hell he did it. See, it's shit like the people. Everybody's different. Some will let it slide. Some will stomp you in the ground or worse. So yeah, people don't play.